Let's be real. When it comes to passion, chemistry, and unforgettable nights, not all zodiac signs are created equal. Some play it slow and sensual. Others light a fire so hot it'll leave you scorched and smiling for days. But among the 12 signs of the zodiac, 5 stand out as the ultimate lovers. These are the ones who know how to stir your soul, read your body like a poem, and take you places you didn't know existed, all between the sheets. So here's the big question. Who is the #1 best lover in the zodiac? Is it the magnetic Scorpio, the sensual Taurus, or maybe that wild Sagittarius who always seems to know how to turn up the heat at just the right moment? In this countdown, we re-diving deep, and we mean deep, into the top 5 zodiac signs who rule the bedroom. Each one brings a unique kind of fire, from tender touches to raw, untamed passion. We're peeling back the layers of what makes them irresistible, unforgettable, and downright addictive when it comes to physical love. Think your sign made the cut? Do you believe you've been with someone who should definitely be on this list? Drop your guess in the comments below. Who do you think is the #1 zodiac lover of all time? And trust us, you're going to want to stick around till the very end. Because #1? Oh, #1 is the kind of lover that writes themselves into your skin and leaves a legacy in your heart. Now, are you ready to unlock the secrets of the zodiac's most powerful lovers? Let's start the countdown. #5, Taurus, the tender powerhouse. At #5, we have Taurus, the sign that proves slow and steady doesn't just win the race, it completely redefines it. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and sensual pleasure. And when we say sensual, we mean it in every possible way. The soft brush of fingertips on skin, the perfect lighting, the scent of candles, the rhythm of breath. For Taurus, lovemaking is an art form. Every movement is deliberate, every moment stretched like honey on warm lips. If you've ever been with a Taurus, you know they don't rush. And why would they? Pleasure is something to be savored. What makes Taurus such a powerful lover isn't just their physicality. It is their ability to completely ground you in the moment. They're earth signs, after all. And in the bedroom, they're the ones who make you feel safe, seen, and wanted in a way that's almost hypnotic. Their hands are strong but gentle, their presence unwavering. They don't just kiss. They devour slowly, making sure you feel every heartbeat, every breath, every tremble. And let's talk about endurance. Taurus has stamina like no other. They're not the flash-in-the-pan kind of lover. They're the marathon runners. They'll take their time, exploring your body like a landscape, remembering every reaction you give them, the way your back arches, the sounds you make, the places where your breath hitches. Then they return to those spots like a seasoned musician replaying the most beautiful notes. Emotionally, Taurus brings a fierce loyalty. They may be reserved at first, but once you're in, you're in. And when they make love, they do it with their whole heart. There's an unspoken promise in their embrace. I'm here. I'm yours. I'm not going anywhere. But don't be fooled by the soft, luxurious exterior. Underneath, Taurus hides an intense passion that comes out when they trust you completely. And once that trust is earned, you'll experience a side of them that's feral, possessive, and utterly addictive. Think silk sheets and strong hands. Think whispered words and raw heat. Think heaven and never wanting to leave. So if you've ever been loved by a Taurus, you already know. They don't just touch your body. They anchor your soul. Think that was hot? Just wait until you meet the water sign that ranks even higher. Because #4 takes things to a level that's as emotional as it is explosive. Do you agree with Taurus at #5, or do you think they deserve to be higher? Let me know in the comments, and get ready for what's coming next. #4, Cancer, the emotionally intoxicating lover. Coming in at #4 is Cancer, the zodiac's deeply emotional, heart-soaked seducer who turns intimacy into something sacred, unforgettable, and almost otherworldly. At first glance, you might not expect Cancer to make this list. They're sweet, sensitive, and more known for their nurturing nature than raw seduction. But oh, how deceiving that can be. Behind that tender smile and soulful gaze lies one of the most emotionally intense and passionately giving lovers in the entire zodiac. Cancer doesn't just make love, they merge, body, mind, and soul. When you're with a Cancer, you're not just physically connecting. You're entering an emotional dimension where every sigh carries meaning and every kiss feels like a promise. They're water signs, after all. And water has a way of flowing into every crack, every corner of your being until you're completely immersed. They don't rush into intimacy. For Cancer, trust is everything. But once they feel safe with you, they open up in ways that will leave you breathless. They become attuned to your every emotional shift, knowing when to be soft and when to be wild. They're intuitive lovers, ones who feel you in their bones and know exactly how to respond, whether it is with a slow, melting touch or an all-consuming embrace that pulls you under like the tide. And then there's their emotional vulnerability, something most people are scared to show in bed. But not Cancer. They bring their whole heart to the bedroom. They want to feel close, skin to skin and soul to soul. For them, sex isn't just about desire. It's about connection, security, and being fully seen. When they look at you during those private moments, it feels like they're seeing a version of you even you forgot existed. Cancer is also ruled by the moon, and just like the lunar tides, their moods and passions shift with a beautiful rhythm. They can be gentle and nurturing one moment and fiercely passionate the next. And when they feel emotionally safe and deeply bonded, that's when they let go completely, transforming into a lover so fierce, so giving, that you'll wonder how you ever lived without that kind of depth. They're also incredibly responsive. Your pleasure is their pleasure. Your gasps are music to them. They want to take care of you, not just during but before and after. That post-intimacy cuddle session? Cancer invented it. They'll wrap around you, stroke your hair, kiss your forehead, and make you feel more loved than ever before. But don't mistake their softness for weakness. When a Cancer feels desired, when they feel truly loved, they unleash a storm of passion that's as wild as it is tender. Think tangled sheets, whispered confessions, emotional highs that roll through you like thunder. It's not just sex, it's an emotional awakening. Being with a Cancer is like being wrapped in velvet and lightning at the same time. And once you've had a taste, nothing less will ever satisfy. But if you thought Cancer was intense, wait until you see who takes number 3. Because this next sign doesn't just love and die, they conquer. Do you feel seen if you're a Cancer? Or maybe you've fallen under one spell? Let me know in the comments. And brace yourself. Number 3 is going to raise the temperature. Fast. Number 3. Leo, the royal flame of passion. At number 3, we crown Leo, the bold, the radiant, the utterly unforgettable lover who turns every intimate moment into a celebration of desire and power. Leo doesn't just walk into the bedroom, they arrive. With confidence that radiates like firelight and a magnetic presence that pulls you in before they even touch you, Leos were born to be admired. And they know it. But here's the secret. They don't just want to be adored, they want to earn your awe. That means when it comes to passion, they show up in full royal regalia, heart, body, and soul, ablaze with intensity. Ruled by the sun, Leo is all about expression, warmth, and vitality. In the bedroom, that means they're passionate, generous, and deeply invested in your pleasure. They want to impress you. They want you moaning their name. They want the fireworks, the drama, the unforgettable scenes that replay in your head for years. For Leo, intimacy is a stage, and they'll give you a performance worth a standing ovation. But it's not just about theatrics. Leo is loyal, attentive, and deeply romantic. They'll look you in the eye with that golden gaze and make you feel like the only person on the planet. They know how to make you feel desired, not just physically, but emotionally, spiritually, wholly. And when they touch you, it ossesses with the energy of someone who knows their power and isn't just afraid to use it for your pleasure. Now, Leos thrive on praise, so if you want to bring out their very best, don't hold back. Tell them what you love. Moan it, whisper it, shout it. Show them they're everything you hoped for, because when you fuel their ego just right, they'll turn into your personal god or goddess of love. The kind who leaves you trembling and completely wrecked in the best way. Their style? Think bold, yet tender. Aggressive, but emotionally available. They'll pin you to the bed, but also cradle your face in their hands like you're priceless. They'll worship your body and want to be worshipped in return. And when the passion starts flowing, there's a fire that seems endless. Because Leo doesn't just want to be good, they want to be the best you've ever had. And let's not forget, Leo is a fixed sign, which means consistency, dedication, and drive. They're not a one-and-done kind of lover. They want to keep you coming back, not just because of the sex, but because of the energy, the attention, the thrill of being completely devoured by someone who knows they were royalty and treats you like one too. The afterglow? Oh, Leo excels there. They'll wrap you up, brag about how incredible you were, maybe even stroke your ego a little, and then flash that devastating smile that says, "Yeah, we're doing that again soon." Being with a Leo is like setting your soul on fire in the most delicious way. They don't just want your body, they want your full attention, your loyalty, your applause, and they'll give back 1,000-fold. But if you think Leo burns bright, just wait until you see who claims the number 2 spot, because this next sign doesn't just ignite the flame, they become the fire itself. Have you ever been scorched by a Leo's love? Or maybe you're the one leaving lovers in awe? Drop a roar in the comments if this royal flame deserves their place. Number 2, Scorpio, the magnetic storm. Brace yourself. Number 2 is none other than Scorpio, the Zodiac's most intense, mysterious, and seductively hypnotic lover. If Leo is the blazing sun, Scorpio is the night sky, dark, infinite, and filled with electric storms you never see coming, until you're already in too deep. Scorpios don't flirt. They entrap. They don't just touch you, they possess you. With one look, one whisper, they awaken something inside you that feels ancient and raw. They walk into your world like they already own it, and somehow, you want them to. This is a sign ruled by Pluto, the planet of transformation, secrets, death and rebirth. And oh yes, sex. Scorpio doesn't do shallow. They don't do casual. When they take you to bed, it's not just about pleasure. It's about surrender. They want to know who you are in your most vulnerable moments. They want to break you open, taste your truth, and rewrite the story of desire with you as their co-star. In bed, Scorpio is everything you think, and so much more. They're controlling, but not in a selfish way. They want to lead you to places you've never dared to explore. They're deeply intuitive lovers, reading your reactions like scripture. They know when to hold back, when to push forward, and when to completely unravel you with just a breath against your skin. Every move is loaded with intensity. Every kiss feels like it has meaning. Every touch is a silent command to let go. They don't rush. They're slow, deliberate, and absolutely focused. And once they have your body, they go after your mind, your heart, your soul. They want to haunt you in the best way possible. They're also highly erotic, not in a flashy, performative way, but in the way they make everything feel forbidden and delicious. That glance across the room, it carries weight. That brush of their hand down your spine, it's not accidental. Scorpio turns even silence into seduction, and when they speak, if they speak, it S with a depth that cuts straight to your core. And let's be honest, Scorpio is known for stamina. They'll take you deep, draw you in, pull you apart, and still have more to give. There's a reason people say being with a Scorpio is unforgettable. It's not just the sex, it's the transformation. After them, you don't come out the same. But here is the thing. Scorpio doesn't to give this side of themselves to just anyone. You have to earn it. Trust is everything. Once you've proved you're worth it, they'll open the floodgates. And when they do, you will feel like you've stepped into a realm of pleasure and connection that is completely untouchable by anyone else. They are protectors, too. Once they've claimed you, they'll fight for you. There's a possessiveness, a loyalty that's both terrifying and intoxicating. You'll never wonder if you're wanted. You'll feel it every second, every night, in every whispered word and crushing kiss. The afterglow with a Scorpio isn't calm. It's intense. You'll be lying there, still catching your breath, while they're watching you like they're memorizing your soul, because they are. For them, sex is sacred. You're not just a lover, you're a bond. Being with a Scorpio is like stepping into a riptide, powerful, dangerous, unforgettable. You can try to swim back to shore, but a part of you will always want to be pulled under again. But if Scorpio made you breathless, just wait until you hear who claimed the #1 spot. This final sign isn't just a lover. They're a full-body, heart-wrenching, soul-igniting experience. They don't play the game. They are the game. Do you think Scorpio should have been #1, or does someone else deserve the crown? Tell me what you think in the comments, and get ready, because #1 is about to take your breath away. #1, Pisces, the soul-melting dream. Lover. Finally, at the top of our list, #1, we have Pisces, the dreamer, the empath, the lover who doesn't just touch your body, they touch every corner of your heart, your imagination, your soul. This is the Zodiac's ultimate emotional seducer. At first, Pisces might seem soft, gentle, even shy. But that is only because you are standing at the shoreline and the ocean of their passion hasn't yet pulled you in. Once it does, once they open their heart and trust you with their body and spirit, you'll realize why Pisces is the most unforgettable lover in the entire zodiac. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, and divine connection. In bed, that translates into a kind of intimacy that goes beyond the physical. Being with them feels like a lucid dream, fluid, surreal, emotional, deeply erotic. They don't just want your pleasure. They want to merge with you, to lose the borders between your body and theirs, to become something more. They're incredibly intuitive. A Pisces can sense your needs without you ever saying a word. They pick up on your body language, your breathing, your silences. They know how to make you feel seen in a way that's deeply spiritual. When they touch you, it feels like they're healing something inside you. Their kisses feel like poetry written directly on your skin. And oh, they feel everything, every moan, every movement, every heartbeat. To them, sex is not separate from love, from emotion, from energy. It's all woven together into one long, rolling wave that builds and builds until you both collapse. Not just in exhaustion, but in pure emotional release. Pillow talk that feels like soul therapy? Definitely. Pisces brings fantasy into the real world. And if you're open to it, they'll carry you into realms you didn't even know your body could reach. But here's the kicker. Pisces doesn't love halfway. They're not here for empty encounters. When they make love, it's with everything. Their devotion, their longing, their past heartbreaks, their deepest dreams. And when they give that to you, you'll feel like you are being pulled into a warm tide of unconditional acceptance and raw desire. They are givers in every sense. They want to satisfy you. They want you to be undone, unguarded, completely open with them. And they do it with a softness that somehow feels just as intense as Scorpio's depth or Leo's fire. There's no ego here, just pure, empathetic, sacrificial love. The post-intimacy vibe? Pisces is the cuddle king and queen. They'll whisper sweet nothings, trace lazy circles on your skin, talk about dreams and destinies. They'll look at you like you're their entire universe, and somehow, when you look back, they'll feel like home. There's a reason why people who've been with Pisces lovers often say the experience changed them. Because it does. They don't just make love, they transcend it. They leave a piece of themselves with you, a memory that lingers long after the sheets are cold. So yes, Pisces is number one. Not because they're the loudest or the wildest or the most obviously seductive, but because their love is a spell, quiet, deep, eternal, that you'll never fully wake up from. Do you agree with Pisces at number one, or did your favorite sign deserve the crown? Let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who's your number one? And remember, just because the list ends here doesn't mean the passion has to. There are still some signs who may not have made the top 5, but are unforgettable in their own ways. Let's be honest. Narrowing this list down to just 5 was brutal. The Zodiac is full of passionate, unforgettable lovers, and some signs barely missed the top spots. But don't be fooled. Just because they didn't make the top 5 doesn't mean they don't know how to make your toes curl and your heart race. Here are a few honorable mentions that deserve some serious love. Aries, the wildfire of desire. If you're looking for explosive chemistry and raw, take-no-prisoners passion, Aries brings it. Fast. This fire sign is spontaneous, bold, and fiercely driven by desire. In bed, they're adventurous, assertive, and more than a little competitive. Aries wants to be the best you've ever had, and they all show up to prove it. Their style is aggressive, passionate, and absolutely addictive, but sometimes they can be a bit too focused on the thrill of the chase. That said, once an Aries sets their sights on you, prepare for a roller coaster ride of excitement, lust, and fiery connection. Libra, the master of seduction. Ruled by Venus, just like Taurus, Libra knows how to romance your mind before they touch your body. They're charming, elegant, and incredibly focused on creating an experience. Think music, ambiance, slow undressing, and a kiss that lingers just long enough to leave you wanting more. They may not be as emotionally raw as Cancer or as primal as Scorpio, but Libra brings balance, harmony, and beauty to intimacy. They're givers, people-pleasers, and incredibly skilled at reading your energy. When they're in sync with you, it's pure magic. Capricorn, the slow-burning seducer. Capricorn doesn't usually get called out as a top-tier lover, but that S only because they hide their heat behind a cool exterior. Underneath that disciplined, collected surface is a sensual powerhouse who believes in quality over quantity. They're cautious at first, but once they trust you, Capricorn lets their guard down. And when they do, you'll be treated to a lover who's focused, patient, deeply physical, and quietly intense. And they listen. They want to learn your body like a blueprint and build an experience that leaves a legacy. So if your sign didn't make the top 5, don't sweat it. Some signs aren't about quantity, they're about depth. Others bring fire in ways that don't need to be flashy. And sometimes it's that unexpected connection that ends up rocking your world the hardest. Do you think your sign should have been on the list? Drop your thoughts below, and don't be shy about defending your zodiac pride. Ooh, that was a wild ride through the zodiac's most seductive souls. From Taurus's slow-burning touch to Pisces' soul-melting magic, we've uncovered what truly sets these lovers apart. And let's be real, whether you agree with the rankings or not, there's no denying that every sign has its own unique kind of heat. So now, it's your turn. Did your sign make the list? Have you had a lover who fits these descriptions perfectly? Or maybe too perfectly? Do you agree with Pisces at number 1, or are you still waving the Scorpio or Leo flag high? Tell us in the comments. No holding back. Who's the best lover you've ever had? And what was their sign? And hey, if this video lit a spark in your heart or anywhere else, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We've got more Zodiac deep dives coming, including the most intense Zodiac connections, signs most likely to break your heart, and yes, the most toxic lovers by Zodiac. If you loved this breakdown, you do not want to miss our video on the most emotionally intense Zodiac couples on NES Raw, revealing and full of unexpected pairings. So go ahead, replay this one if you need to. Send it to that ex, Or tag a friend whose sign absolutely belongs on this list. Drop your zodiac sign in the comments and let us know. Was it accurate for you or totally off? Thanks for watching. And remember, in love, in bed, and in life, the stars might just know you better than you think. Until next time, stay passionate.